Anyway, Akwaba Arnold.
The Josumina.
I was saying, I acquire any more met to us on the mama. Ola Michael, Akwaba, Ola Denny Fear and ye, Nakonya no Tiamun, Despite Media, Ola Entertainment, Pundit, or Number Bia, any piece of him, or no any show, no, or neat day. Yeah, and also in the house, or to be or Fiadia, or you're allowed. And then Akwaba UnitedShowbiz.
Mami, mbabeji 40 Ghana.
O say?
Mbabeji 40 Ghana.
Na wo 40 Ghana ne de mo asan kan ta ma o. Ye from Crown. Don't worry, you better come asem.
Yeah, mbabeji 40 Ghana.
Akwaba.
Yeah, me aba.
Ye da se bebre. Ebusuafo ye gusua de da ye members obe se me ka members na se o mo atan hu o mo a. Na oba ba ko a odi mu akotene pa ye Amanda Jesse. Amanda ene wanya absent or her. Ah, Mandy baby. Ah, Mandy. Mandy.
Original.
And then I can magana for who entry no.
Sawa.
Said you now ban the brat chenwa. Or chance or rapper can. And then now by rapper.
The villain I never was eh. Bye pa.
Akwaba.
Yamia do mo na. Ampa.
Now I'm better over by the photo.
Oh.
Now I'm better.
Maybe there was a come with 5 CDs kaka so some.
Ah, but
my effect.
Oh, me that's also sa. That's. Aye. Ebusiafo enne me wa hoho mienu e wo me ntem wo ha. Na Medikal da bema na di. Say ladies first. Bema de mia mi chocho mucho. Madam for da. Enye nne. Ye busua kra ne sa. Na mi da na di abeti ase. What I say? Me wo the biochemist artist over say rapper. E wo fia. Flowking stone. Unimi. Hey, my few.
What's my few, Dada?
Boga. Na so uja hoko UK.
I asemo.
I don't know uja him hoko e.
And I say ebusian for the hono mu.
Okay.
On say UK so there. So ma ho na your friend say on tan your munche be bra.
Okay, ebusian for na so you don't know.
My wife na me mine.
E wo UK.
Yes. Yes, enti say enkra no say on tan your munche a. Omo benyini no my fan boys so na adwene ne hyeda ne fi. Yeah, because now I'm adwene ne Ghana. Because I brought from Omoko school no tete omo the way
according to omo
system no. Enti no say papa no so uma na oni omo nchen ode also better omo the way I see pena. Exactly. One really afi no kasa na Esther also say me so me wanti. Obe wa chem bebre na afi de.
Daddy in there.
Exactly.
Daddy.
Exactly.
I don't want to eat this and I'm won't wanna.
Are you all right, bro?
Oh.
Yeah, are you all right, bro?
I'm all right.
Yes.
I'm all right. Well, Flo, Akwaba UnitedShowbiz.
Yeah.
Me nya ohada.
Ampa.
And then the first time.
Ampa.
Me nya oha.
Ampa.
Me de nyame ase se o ma ho kwan.
My pleasure.
Auto fa me ho an ka be ha me pa.
David me kura ke be ha me.
Ke be ha me pa.
Ke be shi be pa.
And na anwumre ye ba be di nkomo bebre Flo. Nkomo a e fa ho. Na me pese o don hu be hyem.
Okay.
Na de ye bia no wo so wadwen kire.
Mate.
Wetimi adanadi amaye why.
Mate nana.
Ebusanfo ene oba oka Flowking ho emeye ahoho a me welcome mu no ye friend no Abiana. And me wadansibi adanside bebre e won ho me hu na o perform so many times na nye ne ho na efe ne ye de ono a ne djuma panti wo winning awards and a VGMA best vocalist a very emuodu a award bi a me wo Ghana etonyum nyina no e ka mo mu ne da wo winning between 2021 last year nije semeton sa friend no awaba or soul artist soul life me artist soul life artist now and over training the reason why your hip life high life and then on the soul life what I say Abiana, your man akwaba.
That's it.
Abiana, I love your look.
I love you too.
I love your look tonight.
Thank you so much. You're
Wow.
looking so beautiful too. Oh. Always.
Oh,
always.
Nana,
Always.
Always. Medasi. Akwaba United Showbiz.
Thank you so much, Medasi.
Sanity. Ebusan for Abiana, yeah. One pretty woman. Say I can nyum to ewa Ghana ha. Ebia because oh me shada nim no ane. Waye djuma na chepa. Ya wada de hu obia. De bia ne de radio timiti enne se wonim na wa hu no. Ye be din come into details na wa hu ne ye. And me sure say ye be pon no fall in love. Cry man abroso. Ebio yema Kwame Asari Obin akwaba A+ on the moon himself no yene ne di djumadi de bia Kwame ye di ampa akwaba
Oni okofo nye so
ye di ampa I like that akwaba Kwame
yeah
anyume mu nyina ho ayefe na ye be hye ye nkomo na se ye be hye nkomo na se no na ye nyina ye be ka bom na wo hu se na nsan ye mpanyimfo bebre adwuma ye mu o mafiri mu ye de arehosam yi be hye dwumadi ase ne aka mpanyimfo a o mafiri mu na memni kura no me ne wo kasai ye panyini pa wonwum tuo mu ye nana Kwame Ampedu ene ena abusua ene adofo hia ya ye na yiye ewo kwawu enu nti no ye be di ehon komo ye be di wache awrade adom nti no ye sie no abusua ne adofo hia agane na chi kama ye koso na ye kai nanu ya ne nansan ya nkasa ye nua be ma ye nyina ye putufim ema ye nyina Mr. Echo Blankson na ono so afrim ye bebo ya nkasa ye nua be ma ye nyina ye putufim ema ye nyina ya nkasa ye nua be ma ye nyina ye putufim ema ye nyina enkomo ema ye nyina ye so yonko da ne me da da
na yina me hu ye no based on pictures and the videos no any conform call ye no so many
so you can UTV ye in live
yeah
from a year no funeral ground to
yeah
your fan life said ye be
yeah and your boy UTV abaso because it means a more recognize it nipa na wato no any impact obey creative industry we mo. And for you to actually use your own resources, I mean, I'm assuming some use more customer resources to any more personnel to go there and beam it live to masses in there. Nature say bomb abaso. Na so many because of conform almost show up. The president was there. Veteran musicians no be brave now so were present. Both actors and music, they were present at the funeral. The way I'm organizing, no. Be befitting for somebody like Nana Kwame Ampedu. Any the kind of contribution away my industry no. It's so many pa. There are so many. The absence of young musicians no. And for me, a matter I say you addressing no critically. Because we na make say we check it funerals are young ones no. Like Ebony, Terry, and a few others you actually see the old guns present. They actually come to these funerals. And so I'm wondering the entire somebody like Nana Kwame Ampedu with the contribution to this industry better, and then you don't see the likes of Sarkodie, Shattawale, Abiana, Flowking stone. You know. A hard drink. Seriously, hard drink. For me, what it means, they say, Abia no munim. Lack of. Or Oma Messi music history. And I say,
Abia no munim.
Abia no munim.
A yearly date, no. and a value of
so what all no all ebi amu nim say what all and look at one because they pay critical attention to what goes on in the media.
No, Tessa no Mikobi.
Yeah.
Tessa not training, police training.
Yeah.
Mikobi.
What I say? Ayemina. Because for somebody like Nana Kwame Apedu, Charlie, he Opevi waiting for all these guys. Oh. They are here because of him. They are breathing because of him. Unless, of course, you need knowledge with your music history. And so, by virtue of the fact that you need knowledge, no, then you are unable to give that recognition to the gentleman and say, just like Michael Jackson, I told her, Chris Brown said, I don't care. Or Asha said, I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? Young guys they should step up. They should step up and pay the maximum respect to the likes of Nana Kwame Apedu. Because the contribution this man has made for your industry, without him and a few others, these guys will not exist.
Yeah. Yeah, kai and never can Nana Apedu nkwa. And you know, also suggesting on that, say when young musicians, but the funeral said was befitting. Amanda, yen canning in a mum, yen papa mo ye mum free moon. And then I never come. You can also talk about Nana a year no net.
Well, Nana ye no mean to me uncle. 1 week no, but and now Mrs. Bikunu if now I had to be there 1 week so but then again now I was on set I feel said the Esefatano on my yamano. I was expecting some of them on a state burial and that's exactly what they've done I think it's a good work done and he deserves exactly that. Which we can echo.
Yes.
Say echo. I mean, Nana, the over to me, I can say 76, right? 76, we need kaka. Echo, dear no. Nana, told me so because the night before, na mine, the younger brother, na ye didn't come more. Yabon come I'm pretty much in touch with Echo also. And see, I would say, Monday, and no pa, by 6 a.m. And no before him, no, say Monday, but say, Echo, and I'm say, so when Abiana the normal social media homes and so one I'm afraid you know Ketwano na bisano but on said of our phone no shall say or Kasana na who say ebe no cray but I think he was on set on Saturday from the information I gathered he was on set on Saturday and now he was okay but later I share the video now a trendy and ocean the casa ni muna to say na one day Shatta in New Honumsa and I was really trying to figure out what really happened there within a very short time to me free Musa but I say COVID Nana yes we said they COVID it here COVID is also there.
Yes, COVID.
Yeah, COVID. And I want to say it was COVID. Oh, media say yes, say COVID. Maintain reports, but now it was all around to say COVID.
Yes, say
COVID.
Okay, yes.
Because honestly, many Niniana Edin Common and Bisano say what happened. No, so information on Monday man and say COVID, but he will get back. But my friend will be on for the past 2 days, so if Abiana will soon, I decided I'll just give him a bit of time, so I don't know.
You ever found to say at the because you shared any official report to be from the hospital or the family.
No.
Into Amanda no me and I made them.
Oh, that's what I said. Yes, say. Into no and
but you ever met
Nana, it's really sad.
Because Cordiano would but I think it's Cordiano I sudden. Is it because of a young man now?
Oh, Nana, even for someone who was on set, he looked so fit. Oh, yeah, Jumana, I dear better near Phil say, with Fimono. It's weird.
A hygiene.
Weird.
I think so. No, you're discussing how unfortunate the new owner by but I think you're celebrating enough. Because apart from the prowess in acting, the gentleman was also good in corporate world.
Yeah.
There are few of us who draw responsibilities. corporate and then within the industry. And he was able to play these roles very well. I mean, when it comes to the acting, we know where Ostatifi and where ultimately acting the core. And then corporate world, no. I hear he worked at Guinness, Vodafone, you know, TV Africa, and TV3. They say,
no,
it's not like he struggled to. So it tells you how professional he was and how good he was with the job. Because if you happen up the next gig, it's not as if a Juma in the corporate world, a Juma did that form. Like high profile roles or play or corporate world. No? And his ability to actually juggle the two together. You know how demanding showbiz is. Acting, they be all set, so how and still do the corporate world and do it well. No? Man, I said some of us really need to speak on how good he was playing such roles, you know, or time or not. I say.
I think one day, no, and you remember when I'm in a younger brother and a Kasai, no. There was something that he really wanted to clear. I mean, so I said, "Sana, I say stress, no, and depression, and also he really needed that information out there. Say, the omo kani na no crabia, anyone, you know."
Anyway, let's say no crabia in case was TBBA, any official report of the I didn't know a cool no intino. Engineer UTV in Kase way and I say way. But Flo, so unim yanka na nampedu na
yanka.
Na nampedu ewe na uni krom ha.
Yes.
And now by me nyesho so tie ye no say no.
On God. Man, the first time I'm at it. I just say muka wasem about the year na about the death there me but a year in a this is the first time I'm hearing it. Na me nim say bia afi na ebeba because me put in an ampedu for the first me in my life obi antro rap mama da ono penetrate rap mama I maybe a call ye show bi and on the me meeting until the first time I met him no and I catch him saying I'm more rap no more drink some nkwa na mo nim ya yes we nim ye ti ho na no je pen ne paper and no throw mama ti na ampedu throw rap mama just a man to that because that well that rhymes in him that rhymes they will be sure but the natural rap man be paying
okay
I man be the you paper and the crack or share me baby wo efie eti I no say to me for but we dey honestly come te there and come ko because a year be bra me te here me ko and may his soul rest in peace. Yeah.
Abiana, I know they got so body. Intimacy about her beside the same thing. One thing and a year, no.
I heard me so, but man, to say ye no dates ni and be, but me, I'm fallible as more kind. I'm fallible, meaning say me time court, sign me, but it's an advice. Because meaning says me any year na me to me kuko biasa na obi so yes so me so obi so beba like a do me so obi beba me so it's a lesson. I really thank him for saying that me they say one day no say obi for kwa at least I'll make it a point to show up there and I think me mom move omo yako and I'm grateful say me legacy no something that we the youth can go back and look at it and then use it to enrich our musical life. But I say I mean I say omu throw book bia na say omu live monument bia say yen ye kwa ye to be share because the ocean writing cry the music monument bia say yen ye kwa ye to be share because the ocean is starting throwing you maybe into or because time no swan so no be swing your BBI so I'm grateful for that.
Wow. Ola jidi sana na ye no te ye ne mpefo bebre mo fim watch ye no ko bi
mentimi anko
nana dey so mentimi
anko watch dey na me boa me se me ko by so ne TTS yeah ti ye pon piece na ti review no now say call but still me from since so to buy this or came now I was like what I came there was the point you know it's me quite so unfortunate but also this year Lucy ni Paribray this particular year you can't watch it before him was TT
Baba Spirit
yes and Chebia Baba Spirit and then this same year now so no yenua tutu
Kumasi.
Yeah.
AB
was last year. Yeah, AB was last year. It will share a few with my I'm say you losing the power, especially in the music and movie side, you know. But I say a movie for no dorsal kakra a music, you know. And I think say you share your who you kakra. Now you share your tutu ya namoye, especially with the way you see share your health.
Maybe it was this year.
But AB Chris was this year. I remember we were on peace. Yeah.
It was this
we
year.
were on peace. Now we were struggling to confirm. Yeah. AB Chris and I know why
No,
yeah, I'm here one come here. So AB Chris so it's still So
yes.
Mpacho.
1 week no we are time but ye ne intike e was abusuafo me yete na etumi kan ha na baby I mistake to say na de mu dodo entumi akọ ye sesan abrabo ne ye no so yetumi
but nana was nana de no presidency the invitation by out
nana den de na de wo ho kakra
the invitation by out was all over on social say obi amra and it's unfortunate say ye entumi anko na ye nuanam nyotofo entumi anko but yen fanche mo ye stress abusuan fanche em fom so ya anya de but de ehia ba ko ne se nipa sa no se etimi nya bibi efa no ho de to
ha no de se je se chiri so man no ba ya na e bebe abusuan ne abisa se na na
me sure so man na ye I was say ye industry
na enyo
and no say ye because ya anya careful ye Lucy legends are ye actually money who they were they can't even relate to their songs
even Abiana
yeah it's the same thing Flowking bedi 102 104 maybe oko maybe actually man who can Flowking stories or no why they and one who there's nothing to read there's no library about any of these people that we can rely on. I think I had also the quite dreamation see bit me aye hu bibia ebeboa na young ones na yem pay you kon ebidi and mpacho mu me nyina yenko
ye be kwa na ese me kwa maka
nti wa na wa twe nyina di
no so ka oti anu aka kire
mpacho mate
plus kwame kasa na yenko yen panyufo ai o ma free mu afi we ye ka mu hasam
nana pedu de no te se na Arnold kan no me ntumi anko bi ade na me ye na hu hia pa na me ntumi anko no sa na obi so de na nso hu hia no so ntumi anko enti no sa me tana na me blame obi se ntumi anko a na se ma hypocritical enti me ntumi anko bi me unfortunately enra na me te se omo ye no my off way kakra enti enra na me te however senia eba ya be ka BBI in connection with the tourism ministry plus Abiana no ni ade no we so ye bebo Abiana baso won say Abiana recognize say obi o creative arts ni mo no aye bibia esombo ma oman no say obi ye be ma nipa no state barrier mampani ebeba na che say enwom adwuma no Aban no ehu eso emfaso ne ohu ade a nanampedu true music wa ya ma oman no enti no ya bebo aban na ba so pa nanampedu apart from so otonwom no san nimnyansa
true correct
enye obi otonwom bia na nimnyansa nanampedu otonwom no san nimnyansa nanampedu anwom bia driver for so utie sa anwom na unimnyansa ontomemmo Sanyom no Ochinga na say all concert across the country no. Ohu trotro bia ade na tro car no ho no na wa tro to ho so de be yanyom. So utie sanyom na o say wonam na wuhia car foforo a some trade na do say o so be hu car na atro nim I love my car na just say brand new. Cool and collected a brand new car. Lover boy a brand new car. Oh Envy no man, a brand new car. Pewo dear, a year wo ya, skin pain, ya, or tiny drew, ya baby, still good boy. Although ye woo, sweet Jesus. Anyway, I shall return. Look, but I'm to do him. Also, who car that? When you appear, you are training, what was your draw? efa wo ho ben.
Poor
no friend. Your friends or say baby I'm the cry Psalm 91, Psalm 23 or say the Lord is my shepherd, I shall never want. Papa na dream mu do. Yeah. Etina Abiana can say enka say yenya nanam pedo and the works be and I say bibi no very important. Yenya side of the world Broni no eba ha no true ni history no we no so san true ye de ma yen na ko ese nyame na bonsam asemi bi nyame de nyame na true no we no true bonsam de ma no apo asemi ya na mekan enti no nanam pedo ye ntumi documenti enyoma so we behwe even in business Mr. Dr. Forisapon Dr. Sarkodie despite a Dr. Father Dixon to set up this whole media way without any formal education or media no. Like I said, I would say yes, sure omuhwa kura. And he said that's what I say be a market as a media. Yes, sure broni bi ni atro book bi da bia say nkasa de no yenye bi wa ha. Enti no nanam pedo no me feel say Arnold ya de was ade no with my medok no nom ne ade no yes enti no there are so many things where utie nwom we baby tana awusha anyom no
flavor right
na ene ekofin krabia o ba kufue menkwa maye mo panam enti na no pedu boss anyom no the dansana flavors anyom no some obi boy in the 60s or in the 50s but na pedu boss anyom no ansana flavor ebe boss ade no a friend say Nigeria in the 80s say African Brothers emba Nigeria concert in Niho I let for bibi om ye bia Ghana for na kwakere omo yes I city boys I adofo okuku seku kakeku abechiba kofi same omo na omo de concert ko Nigeria na Nigeria for ahwebi. And you know, these people are in Nippon Maton Ghana. Nigeria for the year we skid ne Davido no man can you monk number na senya na so mo ya de still cry no omo try but I was say you bought obia wa hwe ema omo hwe ema organization no e call USA tourism industry, creative arts, friends saying the whole industry, they are very grateful. Naturally, I say, yes, send ya waya mami ni anu manke tuwe. Sana waya mami. Intino sa banya ya die we ahye na pedue no nyama just waya ma ye nyina. Intino ya beda na se ne ama ebusuafo nyina ya akọ.
Yo, I'm not flow person can say moving on.
Me kake tuwe bi. I say Arnold can say be about the fact say new artists now ain't me and company for any and any other. Me want to say the industry no disconnect kakra between the old and the new. Enti uhwe mu pa obo say nanam pedu star na no de tonyo mu no. Obi ampo nye bi me hu obi a otro lyrics to song no. Ye lyricism ni different because still o ka say the car ni ade no. Ohwe the senior Nigeria for ade ba kwa mo make ye pa ye. Oma connected to the old. Into Munina, they are living in the spirit of fella. And the Westgate fella, the Banji fella. But yeah, old OGs, we couldn't really properly connect. I had to say, we don't see any of us, yes, any of us living through Osibisa or Yena Ubiad and the star. So I had this connect. I had to say, the way industry they say, because of weak structures, I say obi a person obi a struggle, so nobody is really taking time to be looking back to take something from. And at some point, so Usho Mabo say, new genre be a basso and penophono Timika say, oh, we need the Kwalankola there, so hip hop now, and he said that there's a disconnect. I was say, you can't want some, you find a way to connect. You want to say kahunti na your international identity no e ho aba asem kakra. Okay.
You know ya another say. Structures be and shed anywhere. Wo sorry na o kondo hip life. What's her na ufu say ukondo highlight. No we chebi na de ko. Why dance all now the why
no say no.
Okay. Structures no dey enkomo ayedi never ba baby see structures no so. But moving on no, ye be ko yanim na ye di nkomo a efa your deputy minister for tourism, arts and culture, Mr. Okreku Mante. Na take music. Can or Twitter say. One, I mean, some mekai na ye wia na ye de. Shatta na no good evening Ghana. Or also about tourism minister ni din. It looks like omumi enu nyina and one road. Can almost assemble because it's more of accusation or bad or negative news. You know, ya be kan ho na ya kan ya bo Shatta de no so na fe ye de common ahihye so. Say ya call we be say Twitter ho a we be won say take music TikTok na enim no say o TikTok no say o take music GH o call Instagram baby asa na e fe no. Na ono no de beto abonten na me be kan the otro editor abonten no say the man called Okreku Mante, a very bad spot in our Ghanaian entertainment space, now occupying the deputy minister seat for the creatives makes it even worse for our motherland. Arnold don't be coaching mama me wrong.
Passion my plus no.
Me go A plus. A plus. You know when I graduating and the man called Okreku Mante.
I don't know graduating and a UFI.
I want no trouble from Kwayen Kasa.
The mom compliments, so the experience.
There will can't also American.
Okay.
Oh, so no we school and say.
Obayan Kasa.
Yeah, but then report here fresh hour.
You know you're not expire.
Come on in here.
Yeah.
Take music. Kase, the man called Okreku Mante is a very bad spot in our Ghanaian entertainment space, now occupying the deputy minister's seat for the creatives makes it even worse for our motherland.
Okay, yo. And it's here for. And cry and sakachra. As a piece of money, and cry and sakachra. Yes,
a bit depending, baby, I'm free. Oh, baby, I'm free, no style, and no cheat.
And I'm born being a 10.
That's it too.
Opa just Papa never no Okreku Mante. A year Ghana entertainment ye.
A deputy minister.
On yet just a Kutrebino. White, black, and a turret one. Just on no ye problem no woman. No, what's some deputy minister and yakura. Wow.
I say all the account.
A small trend of being my interpretation, but some in the yard, Abiana, in the yard, as well.
No, I can't. Master producers say, was Shatta, so Edia or Kafan home. Good evening, Ghana. So now, maybe here before the video, no. Shatta super so say, Okreku Mante bia in ko lead Ghana when it comes to entertainment. Also, konya position opera because maybe a chemno on any year business, no. Sikasemu business say sikanama. Me nyebi. It means that time no ne no. Nenye and nipa was an ye na hu hia say ye be man di entertainment ye mpanyin for baba be ka ho. Mr. Tefi Kwame plus. Inti Kwame, Mr. Tefi o. Ensem mienu ni nsem wa ye gina so de di nkomo. What you say?
Yes,
I Tefi Kwame.
Asam now you can kind ya trim. But many taking ya drink.
Only taking ya drink.
Davi.
And okay, hold on.
Okay.
Producer bebo videos no. Na afem. Ye bo Shatta de no. Ebusu amoma yenhwe.
Me, Sarkodie, Stone Boy, everybody in Ghana hasn't got that touch of like life for us to live like artists. But we are trying for ourselves to move from where we are. You get what I'm saying? let's take someone like Blacksherif that everybody's talking about now.
Yeah.
He has a label behind him. That's what label does. Like that's why we are seeing his streams and everything like that. But
why don't you have a label? What's that?
That's what I'm saying.
No label wants you?
No, that's what I'm saying. No label that doesn't even want to meet Shattawale or something. No label even wants Sarkodie or Stonebwoy because
let's talk about Shattawale.
So what I'm saying is it's not me. I don't have that.
But why don't you have a label? You are a big artist, global. Shatta,
many artists in Ghana don't have labels.
Why is it that artists in Ghana don't have and Nigerian artists have or Blacksherif?
That's what I'm saying. In Ghana, the only artist that is fully registered to have a label now is Blacksherif.
And forgive me, what is label?
So a record label.
They used to use Michael Jackson. They signed
a whole lot of, so all those things Michael Jackson was doing wasn't him alone.
Yeah.
But Sarkodie does things himself alone. He puts his money into the craft alone. And people here don't appreciate it. Stonebwoy does the same. People don't appreciate it. You get what I'm saying?
So why are you not getting a label?
So that's what I'm saying. The players in terms of the artists, don't even want to fight for it. They don't even want to fight for royalties when I even talk about it. Because they feel iTunes should pay them. But we are like 30-something million in Ghana. If we have a proper structure in the music industry, our royalties here can give us excess money that we don't have to even travel to America.
But why are you not able to get the royalties? iTunes is everywhere. It's global. Facebook and TikTok is global. Get back to the gatekeepers so we can get into the conversation. Those gatekeepers, what do they do?
They decide for Ghana. So for instance, see when Beyonce wanted to do a song with me.
Yes.
If she had made a mistake and her team had gone to Marco Kokomate and the Dusty, the Don, those people, that's
Zion Felix.
I'm dead. Don't tell Beyonce, hey, say I'm Robert. Hey, don't do that. Your skin, you will touch it and you will be dirty.
Now you will touch Beyonce's skin and she'll be dirty. Why?
I don't know.
I don't. Mr. Shatta, you were on Nana McBrown's show, UTV, and you were threatening to beat up Arnold Bedu. It's not proper. You can't do that.
Is he somebody like Arnold?
Yeah, but you can't say I'll beat you.
No, I'll beat him because he has to respect my hustle.
But he did.
No.
And you were talking about the price of his shoe and all that.
He was stupid.
But he did.
No.
And you were talking about the price of his shoe and all that.
He was stupid. 50%. Me, Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, everybody in Ghana hasn't got that touch of like life for us to live like artists. But we are trying for ourselves to move from where we are. You get what I'm saying? Let's take someone like Blacksherif that everybody's talking about now.
Yeah.
He has a label behind him. That's what label does. Like that's why we are seeing his streams and everything like that. But
why don't you have a label? What's that?
That's what I'm saying.
No label wants you?
No, that's what I'm saying. No label that doesn't even want to meet Shattawale or something. No label even wants Sarkodie or Stonebwoy because
let's talk about Shattawale.
So what I'm saying is it's not me. I don't have that.
But why don't you have a label? You are a big artist, global. Shatta,
many artists in Ghana don't have labels.
Why is it that artists in Ghana don't have and Nigerian artists have or Blacksherif?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Kwame. A video emu Shatta can send be brave, but yem pick a baby or can say gatekeepers for entertainment no. Okay, could come home and gatekeepers no na it's a gig be bar. Here will be omu bogu and so no impo Beyonce everywhere no be sim gatekeepers ni biswa komu mani hunu no ne na yenyum inti no e baba be si okrekudie no producers be have part ho no na ya bo e ho no nko aye but oboni din wo mu nti ye mfanto ankomo
so they take the start here nya you'll be a Ghana entertainment industry no on like no ye nipa sorry or the bad spot womb na like minute taking ya adwen obia wo ho kwan so be kire na adwen but we are nipa me feeling obi o kan adwen you know obi an kan adwen but it is not true. Entertainment
it is not true
in my opinion. Okrekumante has been, I don't know what the of bad sport but I think that where as somebody may say Okreku or why say I will say you how you be differentiate between obia your papa obi your papa obia your papa obia your bonnet. It has nothing to do with the individual. And I believe strongly that industry where we without Okreku Mante can no be brave like a woman. Number one, Okreku Mante or start here no it did Joy FM. Okreku Mante was part of the beginning of Joy FM. Okreku Mante was part of the beginning of the whole Joy FM. Apart from that, Okreku Mante way back in 1996, you know, started producing them. Ghana ha artist Ben enna oswa saying Lord Kenya saying Lord Kenya Okreku Mante and then the talk that's a big na so before Lord Kenya Okreku Mante was producer at Chiame. What can who be? Your friend is saying Okreku Mante no yet that's a big na producer. The whole that's a big no nipa no or yet that's a big na Okreku Mante. Okreku Mante so utie anyway how do you sing this song? Papa your friend is saying oh abaha or hineba kisi
onene ye juma chi
oh hineba kisi wo Okreku Mante artist onene ye juma for a very long time. Only kumi guitar na yeah your love is big enough to share without your 1 liter. They are crying from Okreku Mante no producer. Oh of course I've been in the street for a long time. Okreku Mante no producer done the best.
True.
Okreku Mante no producer George Jara Ashikele. Okreku Mante no producer Felix Bell. Okreku Mante no producer Nana Tufuo.
True.
The whole Nana Tufuo. Apart from that, Okreku Mante no ye or ye a judge or TV3 mentor. Apart from that, Okreku Mante no a program's head. It was Hits FM. And Okreku Mante or take you over Hits FM. No, Hits FM became a huge entertainment station because before Okreku Mante Airbano, Hits FM was not what it is.
Struggle.
And you know, if we ever Abiana Okreku ya dey bi na ye wehi, na because of that, no, because Okreku na ye the dark spot, the entertainment, and it is. I don't know how you are getting that information, but it is like totally a wrong. And take Okreku Beye deputy minister and so not supporting. The minimum ako wrong.
Exactly.
Into all can say no, but it was say a day baby at the end baby done one fan to a free talk. Okreku has done very well for this industry. And he needs to be celebrated. Yeah, in Kenya nipa no nyame frɛ na ne abetena ha ne ye beka Okreku asem. Me Okreku producer me da. What you say? Enti no say very unfortunate. Me ntie your friend say me cannot beka say me boa. But that's the fact. Me ntie me na person producers no bo Shatta ho na me tie nya Shatta kan. And if Shatta has some issues with say very unfortunate. Me ntie your friend said me cannot advance of Okreku Mante in our industry. There I'm sure so between any issues like maybe Okreku or any maybe Sikana ebia Sikasema nkoye and all. I know between two people, a business between two people I be bad. But Okreku Mante is one of the pillars of this industry that we are in today. And so personally, I totally disagree. And even Okreku Mante as deputy minister, Nancy or Kochiche Skaya, friends almost 6 Kebiaba and World Bank score Muchiche or Mofran or man frame. I saw Mofra or man frame.
Yes, Papa
used to be mama.
Almost family, but almost friend, one frame. But I know they were.
Yeah.
Almost chest can no me kura and also when they make me gas I dey na matches can no mama. I know you one issue. But to me can say because Okreku Mante ministry no omo the grant we buy na omo chair no omo mama ni flow to Okreku Mante relevance in the no we have to learn how to separate issues and ebi amunya take line as well and ke beboa nanka on takes me nua no nanka abekire. But or can't something that say na ye where he's coming from. If not there, na say ya can say there and the menu me feel say maybe our form kakra.
Okay. Wo dwen kire no. But take so beka say ono so de o
enta meka say senka be ya.
Na dwen kire no.
Enka wo na ye nyina speaker of parliament.
To be honest, you try say e be frɛ no. Say the only live show, you try say nke e be frɛ no nenso no. The phone, some no can say do. but we ever try. Say show no in Ruby.
I show the whole Ghana India for crack. I monkancha I kwakuso on the phone and ya pesi ebisa na sem.
Ah, you be friend no, you be friend, you be koso na ya friend no. Arnold.
Yes, Nana.
Take any Shatta.
Plus akasa.
Bigidi esa what good evening Ghana no.
Yeah, me sure.
Shatta.
Yeah, me sure.
Head to toe.
Yeah.
Okay, now you take the any Shatta then on a Okreku side before we
he's taking a lot of leaflets from my book. That's A+. Now, what I say a few weeks ago, I did compliment Kesiema Nigerians because some of them Afrobeat at a certain level, you feed it off or a lot of people. So in Tech's mind, he felt that when the Afrom in how or they compliment in Nigeria with regard to Afrobeat. So take check in and say, hey, madam, I said one message with history kakra. Into tutuanamo ye. The same treatment, no? And I'm the senior brother take. Mesuminyaya, I can take about my explanation as to the intia or brandy deputy minister Nessa. But regardless, say even a singular act and a multiple act and as a personal relationship binti and Emma take air brandy okuku matisana. For me, I think that he's been so unfair, extremely harsh, and
to
Okreku, and to a certain degree disrespectful. Because O brandy Okreku Mate as the bad respectful. Because O brandy Okreku Mate as the bad spots the tagger or the atono con. So are your bad spot were in that show. I mean, come on. I mean, take with all due respect, should have known better before or trigger us our tweeting. As someone making in a plus again. Okreku Mate is one of the biggest pillars were in that show. You cannot question the relevance and any impact. Ever industry, they mean that you are being a liar. Seriously. Regardless of ABR, action BR, what take during the time as a DJ, producer, programs manager, D industry star, what no, you can actually single that action out and let's address it. So OBR, ono koye DB and koye, and that's what represent Ghana in a very bad light. You pick that matter out of Weno, then we address it and address it properly. But to actually tag the gentleman as a bad spot we're in that room and actually go further and say, obey your deputy minister, something worse. Come on. That's so unfair. Because the contribution Mark has actually made for industry. He's right. We need to celebrate that gentleman. I remember I was a very young kid. 2000, I remember. Ghana Music Awards. The first edition of Ghana Music Awards. I was behind my television set. Then he mentioned the music producer of the year. Then a young gentleman, multi-platform, no Akwaji 1 award. Then another Bagokru man said, who is this man? Until Mr. Mebe research, me buying that shoe, me juma and massa. Do you know so at a point, time of High Life, people were not even paying attention to High Life. Max single-handedly said, listen, I would want to revive High Life into a High Life festival. And actually place these legends and the young ones on. I'm not even I will not reiterate the A+ Akinyano. All these artists are go through the sleep music. He even forgot about Nana Kwame. Swazi B.
Yeah. Sassy Park.
All these guys, Johnson.
Mr. Green.
All these guys are sleep. I'm go through sleep music. The impact of sleep music abeye we in that show for a label. Again, I mean, he talked about sound structures in here. For somebody to say me person me a label and put these artists on and actually give them something to hold on to. Apart from that, see the magic that he did on Hit FM. I mean, let's be fair and frank and blunt. Now he's become one of the most listened to radio stations. Based on the managerial skill. I mean, I don't know what Amanda would say, but it's a fact. Why? You went there. You went there.
But I'm not there
You went
currently.
there. So if I make you as a reference,
I'm not there currently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but why
you work under him.
I have.
What you say? See the impact. The managerial skill, no crown. You can attest to that fact. How would anybody want to brand this gentleman as a bad sport in the industry? I'm not even talking about
Don't you think that take so one experience be on in your
bad? Make sure say.
No,
let's address the tweet as it is.
Okay.
And I make us say a singular act now. Bring that act out and let's address the matter. Now, I'm on a general taboo.
An experience be on in your bad.
Make sure say.
No,
let's address.
Also, more pay video now, Sana.
Yeah, I say your book a cry and quam. But you better don't come on.
No problem.
I know they don't come on.
Oh, they call take the answer. Mom can't take
the see a video now.
Yeah.
Only problem.
Many problem.
Ola.
Yes, ma'am.
What the only okay quiet Juma hand in hand baby.
Me near paying no.
Yes.
Ola, what the na me treat me too.
Oh, me are paying no. Me na it too said difficult I can say.
TikTok I will and you to watch a woman. Yeah. You come and I have one paying for the maybe bedroom na a body at the two and I can't be there try there now. Yeah. You name the reason why I take edit to it and to say but I didn't check na wo fat with you.
Nana me da say who say asem na abrante ne kan na say nsem you know. They di kan na baby a na not I exert a lot of energy which I agree with them perfectly. Okay. Say okase bia the man called the honor disrespectful. The sa papa na your friend.
No.
Would him take here pa you realize we will be a on person will be a bit disrespectful. So I said now the last time Bahan he's very particular about asema be kan fa no. You dare not disrespect him but sabi the osro otwetwa tribia na osra ya na but we the ankoba ne sa on person be disrespect you but you are disrespecting a deputy minister. The man called papa na your friend obi a breaking over gas we sa kwa na your friend. I think a one and now the passport don't mean no aka. But the second part, now occupying the deputy minister's seat for the creatives makes it even worse.
For our motherland.
I like that.
So kind to me.
No. Name pay. Yeah, a hono and a problem kakra or mommy.
Okay.
But I can also say say na drinche. Ebia wo hu ne pabi a obey deputy minister no when you free ebia na wo hu ne pabi. But I cannot agree with him to think say obey deputy minister no nye bibia for you to make it say a worse, even worse. It means na I say will be any ho. Ebia no personal issues with Honorable Krekumante. Ebia no personal issues na ebia wo onya kwanya no Emma meka and this is how he feels and me disrespecting her. Ye be mama kwanya no ma ba be chichim. But ye say amongst ourselves you don't come back and say that people should respect you. You don't disrespect people and especially amount for mbu. Ye nyane sa so pesi ebu a unsu dika bu obi. We se panyini bi kan ade we a ne simple figures enti mu ina so nche se muni buo kakra kra wo. What do you find say sabi yenya pen no bia waye wade ya kwa. I cannot talk like this about a deputy minister. No.
Deputy minister yenya me patcho assembly can work can.
No, but me say me I cannot talk like this about a deputy minister. Sa papa na your friend no. No, we don't do that. It is say munya no kwa na me I'll be expecting so Obedi can apologize for the strong language you use for the man.
On friend kwa me America say eno nka ho.
Apology no.
On kwa apologize say that. Also a bad spot in industry no. And on year now so we see deputy the man called Okekman now say because of deputy minister Timo Biankasa.
No, me
Okekman to the deputy minister no him says say man we ya e be kire won na boyfriend o. Ana onim say.
A+, me ka se mo Bianka no asa. But me ka se wo be ka no asem a ye mfa buo kakra. ye money buo kakra sebi o sebi mu amu nyina mu aka impact why no industry but ye pese ye di ne dwumadi a wodi hu enkomode ayo na enka mo bebrika se bia waya ade na onya ade na ka na enka mo bebrika but enye honkomo ne ye di ni yet eti na me bese meko no but if you want me to talk about say wo ya ade as a deputy minister there ene me bebrika
enye no
but
ama mesra wo enye ne dwumadi enti na check yes actually
no me break it into two what can add na me breaking into two and I'm saying the second part na me interest wo
and the second part no say or a worse dark spot
so obey the dark spot in your first one and then the second sentence in say obey minister mbokra the way west
niti wo no obey minister is the thick air canal ho no ne ya gana
onya west but onya ade
onya west
Debbie west no onya west but onya ade
na what to expectation no de onya ade de that means onya west
on baby akra
and that means o
Debbie
onya west ma
onya west but onya ade because here brofo and they different tree you're good better than
best
and you west and I'm what and I'm say
west
onya west
you central
Nana onya west
but
onya ade so far so not good
obey deputy minister no
so far so not good
so far
and you know why because I didn't have enough expectation of him succeeding me personally will be him I never agree say my support is also obey deputy minister
so then why are you disappointed
into point I will make
at that time
out of take the necessity
and they say yeah even though nipa ne nya de kwa na ye can one say for respect kakranka my first point you know and I say yeah can the modern bo as a deputy minister not as a Okreku mante or sleep music dear I can tell you say modern money and so any but and yes yeah compare deputy ministers in nyina omaba ho na we west no and so any
na me ba to say body more so any
it doesn't make him west
halfway through and yempe kota ye pede and more more so any into wadwin chemu de and more nya den
and so any
for you
and the antichrist and so and have me too much and they say I didn't expect it to so any
so
nessa one no ye yi no kra no even though unim say ba so produce nyum and now ye ndi
very good
yeah but obe kan ho am ye Ghana entertainment no there
obe deputy minister
na so obe kan ho am ye entertainment adwuma
me ka say papi ebe ya on sa creative arts council na say nyame adon wa fight ya menya mra no ho ne ye factory eti wo achievement awanya single handedly as a producer no I was hoping say ka obetimi a chef factory ho ni aye adwuma de build me ma drink no
okay
before so oba be minister ho na oni be nya problem no say man supporting no because me on me nanti eto nse didi pa na me but I didn't believe so
now him so on to me
deputy minister but I was wishing and believing say ko betimi aye adwuma more at the creative arts agency on patriotic as oh no we are there twem but masema me kan no
so let's take your adwen wo say as a minister no
yes but west and I mean
I disagree with Ola. He was one of the persons I'm objecting to Okreku Mante being the deputy minister. So only media worker. But you see, I did back when I forget and say me organization more. Now me a manager. Now me opportunity to be a deputy director or director. Personally, I'll take it. Because it's an upgrade on me and personal growth. It's also an opportunity for me to get a lot of resources to have an impact on domain I'm a woman. If you can't tell me, say, my manager for 4 years, opportunity is number for me to be a deputy director or a director or CEO. Because we born home more than what some managerial role for 4 years now. It's now men take care of the tax or the challenge of being a director or a deputy director.
No, because that's no a temporary. And yeah, me say one year permanent.
Nti unkonfa decision until.
Then what say you bisa my drink. So I say my drink na obisa na me catch all.
Number 2. I dey back I think say we forget and say or your deputy minister or support the minister. Any policy or ministry no asset at all. There's no way you can expect the deputy minister to bypass the minister.
Speed up the minister.
Of course, the minister no beka say the minister no vision and in the mission and no deputy no air support. It's what Abiana tackle the minister. Deputy no, how would you do you expect the deputy to outwork the minister or do more than the minister? For baby.
Na so la person just send minister and the deputy na omunya.
So ti o
there you Arnold Fachem kakra one
because of
Fachem nana
Fachem. Wa unko baby asa na. You remember
we dey me nia nti ma fa kitu bi show. Unim even asema kan no me ka say your money 2 years. And go start so more complain because but I'm just a deputy minister. I take instructions.
No, but that
is the problem. No, I want any problem. No, we are deputy.
Yeah, but you know this. No, you know this. Exactly.
Why are you blaming him?
Don't blame him.
Excuse me, man. Because that's the only excuse we can have for him.
Excuse me, man.
Sorry, I feel
you understand? So the time a year, I appointed and I wrote a long article saying, say, industry for no more expectations and come from Kakra. Because it was, you nipa or your deputy, but or your supporter. Mission and vision of ministry, any minister, and all support. It's a problem, Biana. Tackle the ministry as a body or as an entity. Because the deputy, what's he supposed to do? And you don't obey your policies, no.
The policies are there.
Exactly. It tackle the matter head on. But who you or Kweku man him because of Oye Nipa there, then you are making a mistake. What he needs right now is your support. And you see, all common. A lot of people say, in a creative industry, one of the times we also on. That's one of the things he said. So we creative industry now be course our position. And this is what we are saying. I'm not even giving him the maximum support to actually execute.
Okay. So there another so can
maximum support in the area man 2 years you say happen here can answer mo we say okoye deputy obi an criticize obi aye din ene e hwe de be si e bom pae man ene e man enya taking ko a wo de munya abutre e beba so happen na unity.
Oh, okay.
Munya abutre hwe
no it's not entirely true.
Davi wo de munya abutre
in okay Japan koju preko dankwa full cab. They've all been criticizing him. Yeah, we know we've been criticizing him left, right, and center. Oh, what?
Amanda. Aside say industry, you won't know be any more creku one and go. Didn't you all know? Would you own a Jumada? Yeah. Minka send the exercise or the year Juma, but only the year Jumano. As a leader, no. Say no who find home. Oye Juma no genuinely and I say Kreku you be oye the obesity. Maybe we never watch that video.
Oh, so yeah, Fefi Shatta on the side now. Business I mean you Kreku yeah na minim sabet me aka we me na nya Juma obetumi nya ho kwan esisi me I mean as forbidden the boss and near Juma there are times we would disagree on certain things, but means me because of a Yaman Kitibia we disagree into maybe but say come back to TikTok and the tweets now. Say we really tweet now to disagree into maybe no.
I said BBS CNN show.
But you know, take is not really saying watch on one say or explaining change. It's just a Twitter. It's about mouthing Okreku man thing. It's meaning
like your munyanto in a take phone
let's say producers na about Shatta video no. Na ye den komo no atwa so intimisem mumbo Shatta video no MIN.
Nana. You didn't make money from it?
Not even one person. Kumate was my distributor. So that's what I'm telling you.
Oh, so you know him that well?
I have a problem with that guy. Government has to take him from that post. Because see what is coming.
He was your distributor.
Kumate distributed bandana from Ghana. That's what I'm saying. The man has a personal problem. If he love me, come and tell me. Or you want to kiss him, come and tell me. But you see the behavior. Mark.
Oh, I didn't know that. But Mark also produced, may he rest in peace, Dasibre. It was fantastic. Oh, and Dasibre was always grateful to Mark.
as far as I know. But you did your bandana, which was a great song. And so he's responsible for your bandana being great, isn't he?
He said no.
Yeah, but he said he distributed it. So maybe I got to hear bandana because of him.
No, he distributed it, but the guy who financed it was from Japan with his wife, a Japanese. That somebody directed them that, oh, Mark is a distributor, so they could go to him. So they created a relationship before I got to know Mark.
Okay, so how did you meet the Japanese people?
So the Japanese people, they met me in a studio, and the man
in Ghana.
And the man and the wife was like, you know, those days I used to do dancehall, like, you know, so the wife was like, if I go to Japan, you know, they like rastas, I'll make money.
Were you rasta then?
Yeah, it was growing small.
Okay.
You know? So, you know, that was how it come they met me. So they signed me, and that's how come I recorded Bandana from Ghana, that album. So after we recorded it, somebody directed them to Mark as a distributor to distribute it for.
So it was pure chance that you met these people who funded Bandana?
Oh.
Pure chance?
That man, God will bless him.
Where is he?
I don't know where is he. He do like, you know, say, you see, so the problem is that I went to the man and told him that, I don't know, my cassettes, they are playing it everywhere. People like it, man.
The money is not coming.
He said, well, I should go and see Mark. Hey, the day I went to Mark's office, he has an old man there. The old man told him that that was the statement the man used.
But this is not Mark talking, this is somebody else.
I met Mark and told Mark that this is what your guy is talking about. And you should talk to him. Mark was like, why am I being rude about the whole matter? I said,
didn't you have a contract, an agreement of sorts?
So I didn't have a contract with Mark, but my producer had an agreement with him. But Sadiq is one intelligent guy that
Sadiq of 3 Music.
Of 3 Music. He understands like what I'm trying to like project. Because I tell him, Sadiq, no, you people should be saying thank you to us. Because Shattawale built this thing with his own money, with just my laptop and sound card.
Built which thing?
Okay, Ebusia for Shattawale video interview or Metro TV. Good evening, Ghana. No, and come on, the boho because wabo deputy minister. Okay, come on, Tedia. Abekan komono ho. Enu nti yebetwa so na yebetwa so yi. Me can say me producers take music, take talk. Na dumra na ya dum yenya no. Kwame. Ota boy isi first to do me so.
No, sisi ano mo so light no. Wo dey upper take to so here.
O mo asa mananya.
Sisi ano mo so light no.
Enu nti no take Nana Kwakudia, good evening. Yemo akwaba. Hello, take.
Nana.
Yes, Ohene, good evening.
Me Joso Oniaba.
Yeah, and then you made your own come coming, me do medie ho. I would have a pie a year wo Twitter. I over Twitter, yeah, a ball, Deputy Minister of Tourism, Art and Culture, Dean, a year Okreku. Minim sa wa na otro ba me pese mesa kan bio ana wo kai
oh ubetime akan it's fine
mame kai what tweet said the man called Okreku Mante is a very bad spot in our Ghanaian entertainment space, now occupying the deputy minister's seat for the creatives makes it even worse for our motherland. Mr. And then a come out with their walking. Take out to Menka.
Me cheaper.
Yeah, let me be say, what's Sammy out of 2 abonting? Then a can wow, a mouse sorry, a share woman with me at the better abonting.
Medamunina must say, let me say. The reason why I cry me jail opinion say mekasano because people say obia sutimano any the reason mommy motivating me mommy can't that you know. Now and say obia ni senior metie say moto on me say Arnold say you be I mean person better disrespect me. But my disrespect will be unfortunate say obeka that. Now going forward no me say who's the mean time count people. Because me believe that everybody should get the same fair share of the cake, and everybody should get the space so that the ultimate leverage on your mileage. Now when you would here, now would be a coach here, now would be bulk now so combine now would be economy. Anything Deputy Minister, Honorable Marco Krekumante, or Yobia, personally have so much respect for in terms of how we started our musical career from day one. And because we need respect for him, the maturity but no crepa a woman say, maybe some of me can also produce me. But maybe when women talent send you'll be obeying the produce me. And no yet or no one vision or no answer on the vision, they also would be for tenor. That's fine. Then Obi for so we no promote me. Now there's something that happened. Maybe Koye show fast forward in recent times. So we activated Tech brand we Koye show to activate the Tech brand proper. That will book arena. Now in fact, putting all that money, that effort, that enthusiasm, and everything, bring all the musicians on board, and we finishing the show. The next day, on Hit FM, I mean, they were having a discussion on the shows that happened in the weekend. And Mark said, Obi to tell me, we need the India, maybe Koye show, maybe Koko show, we need the India, maybe year concert. He doesn't know why it takes a year concert. Now, maybe Sam, me, now maybe Sam who say, Papa, so Kasa, he's supposed to be a gatekeeper of this game. And to be that, me can be bitter. Then what's he trying to say? Because a lot of people also see him as an industry person with a lot of respect. He said, maybe they may not place that respect on me, but they place it on him, which makes it even dangerous for him to pass such a remark. Now, the doctor, doctor in Echo hospital, or share patients, musician, musician of my caliber, who do a very crucial. Now, to me, a whole show like that, with all the bravery, with how people even see you and trying to surpass all of that. Now we now Obi to say Mark who's supposed to be a gatekeeper of this game, now radio, so cast mask the whole public. He said, or no, so say you are not deserved of making your own concert. Now who cry won't say it's your mommy call me call her direct and say, I don't know, make it that statement now, and I made that statement. That questioning in front of a few people. I don't want to bring anybody in, but a few people were there. It's your knowing. And I asked him that question. And he was like, oh, see, he didn't apologize when you have Bianca. And I'm saying, no problem. And I made him free. Now, fast forward. This same person, a deputy minister. So, my deputy PA, again, I will so Becca family. Ama, again, it's a Sabeka. And I'm in Sanka. Also said this same person also say APM me take. Me deserve it me ami po me my own concept no. Be pair ba ye obet me ye bo me din kra ten obeka fa me ho. E minister say obeka me be bia fa me ho. Enti manu aduane e babo me. Ni me fiefo ne me man nyina obi abe wonder na na unko adia say na say na eye obi a ko people appreciate that you what he feels about musicians. No, okay, a carry weight, no. So make comments this one. A bit me, I'm well no abo. Fast forward, 3 days ago, I think 2 days ago, 3 days, it's like a month now. There's going to be a big show in this country, and no more activating, no more percent for me. Now, you go back and forth. Finally, you can't propose here, no more to but later, my mom come to another place and no more in common. So, no more in common. Omuka say, in fact, the truth may say, remarks to say, the maker say, Mark, a passe on me. Obi tell me, me cry, I see me, Miami, I don't know, Miami, concert cry, and I'm move out of one, I'm moving the But Miss Me woman will say, it doesn't deserve those kind of remarks. And now things become difficult for your chroma. And sometimes you may not see the artist being very active because some of our own peers are downplaying what they've been able to achieve for themselves. And you ask yourself, Then you respect na mutiwa mugo mutinko koko to my respect na and then mutina mutima picture na my deputy minister no. Say enye nyankopon adom ana ipati na oman tutu mu onu so betru wa. Na say me so na nya sa recommendation na ma that you be the penny ama me dia ma me so isi ana ya kami workers ni ade ade a. Na me so na be na makomeni. And I say, the way a deputy minister is different from a normal Ghanaian citizen. Say, yeah, normal Ghanaian citizen, who be my oppression and not connection. Well, at the end of the day, the big case, and I say, for me, I am a say, for all that I've done, the heroic, what I have been able to do and continue to do. Even the I am take concept, and Bravo told me point blank, that the I am take concept in the motivating the man here, Paimuka. But people said the Paimuka was a success. It is a man here, I am take concept now. And for Bravo, then on motivation only by Paimuka. So, it is some of us who defy all the odds and go out and fight and put the name up there, the Ghana music and whatever we're doing up there. It's simple as a gatekeeper. But you don't pass those comments that hate people on radio, public radio, say, I didn't take crown or no quiet concept. Now, tell me a doctor and I'm a pilot. I'm a musician. The only thing you do is when you release and you perform and you go out there and you try to put your music or your craft out there. That is all you've got to do. And see, it baffles me to hear such a comment. And funny enough, I heard it myself. It's not like say, oh, be the catreme. Say, oh, I see and I see. And I think personally, I felt that when they called me and I heard that comment, people say, these things, and somebody like me, I'm asking them all these years, I've heard a lot of things that have happened now. But it's going on, and for people like this rising to the top, it will just break the whole thing down.
Take.
It will break the whole thing down, and that is why I feel personally it is not right there. We will get that,
Take. Hello, Take.
Yes, Nana.
Yes. First of all, that's a set watch mu ama yehunu baby a free ba ntino ebetumi asisu aka say personally they take mark
yes, Nana.
The mark aka found ho ama wa ode waso teye enu ntina ugina so tro say onye obi a sebe wani kan say oye deputy minister meboa take back out temenka
it's on kapa
yeah me pesa me kire say wunchire mu mama ti ase say personally encounter na say de wa kan fa ho enu ntina ma wo so kan we e fa ne ho meboa.
Oh, I know it's one of the biggest factor, but after that,
doesn't mean say as a deputy minister no na juma nso ni ana na juma nso wani aside
so maybe when a juma because a juma be anywhere or ya ma me mu change be about 25 years a juma be am I enti me hu a juma be away the whole year me person make am want them but a juma no wa ya send them nyina yet to the juma be wa ya juma ma when ya so but maybe personally nana they know the make can only say a whole year me show up because hu a abama me makase o we na why enti enu na so die abonaba so ana bisa hu hwe but the what mean no a kakra recommendations are what the deputy minister your board act here would you dey number artist no engine edumo oye na edumo your friend we hwe who be hwe a hono wa ka say me catch them with but you don't behave like you can tell everybody what they can do and what they cannot do. That is not his place. Only no other people. No one to do yes, man. No and technically the music
okay, me pacha ubejina our man so 1 minute mama A plus. yetie take mpenfo a yetie take a ehu say on shene Juma as a deputy minister rather eye ono no encounter ne okreku the honorable nyae ntina ma o kire na adwen san
perfect you me can some me can say e be a take ne mark or personal issues no more can dia of course obi no obi or personal issue na say or can say based on that no of you say sani pano enye good for the industry yes but say ba adwuma mark aye wo industry
and no also on share
and enye dabi o a bad spot in the industry. And I think that take or starting or can say no person Mark crop producing or Mark can yet. Now Mark didn't see anything in him, which means that Saya on I wouldn't move for a very long time. And no, I mean, and you mean a match and say I didn't know. Obi baby I'm a cook and ya. It be an honor
brief.
It be an honor and I understand I agree. However, we cannot say Mark is a bad spot in the industry. As for that one, take your pen, take on him history, you know. What I say, bank cry, TikTok, your mom saw you inside and Chess, Hannah and a King studio, and excellent buster. So I have a lot of respect for TikTok. However, to Makukeku is a an excellent buster. So I have a lot of respect for TikTok. However, to Makukeku is a bright spot in the industry.
Rather not a bad spot.
Of course, yes.
Take ye unniamo wa olampacho bi obi sa take na obi en bi say
that's a question I know on the personal issues in about trust.
Okay. Arnold obi bi
yeah.
Nana.
Yeah,
Nana.
take.
Nana.
Yetio.
Hello?
Take yetio.
Nana paso. Me paso me can't be on say maybe I'm okay me say or a bad spot in the industry, but or a bright spot. Me kind me say me I have so much respect for him. What you say? Me bully in terms of what he has been able to do. But Obi Sano, I expected more from him. Say via things like comments on Obi making Emma Obiadi Tradition no. Now the industry is the industry cost now your bright spot. And yet the same people now who make people comment about them normal on my right Yama industry na yesi. It is the what mean yes now who can nipe energy then obviously you cannot be a bright spot. You can never be a bright spot. Oh, because at the end of the day, the Mr. Me train you and he said because of comments our passing on me, and I said, how can I call you a bright spot?
And you are not a bad spot, no. Because the comments I want make it about you, I'm our no idea, yes. And
it cost me a lot. At me, I take it food from the table. They make an muntian you.
David, take Mammy Miss Abibi. Mammy Miss Abibi.
Make an kind address this and Miss Beer Young Nicono. He didn't produce me. That has nothing to do with my feelings. Any other than I think I'm making it. But mistake in just recent times, no Kobe bailing. Now, Kobe bailing, that assembly effort through or assembly for pay up. The macra I can't say about me.
Take my minchawano batieme. Minchawano tieme.
So basically trying to devalue the brand. And that's where I have to protect and I have to make sure that I say the candiate makes me too say a bit me up I'm with the behind the scenes. No
okay.
Take crown or near
okay, take TMA. How would I know the woman missing any day and can okay, take
what the free
take
and it can happen to a lot of individual artists and creative environment and I say family from one spot to the other. It is the way man build it all together as a whole. Not say when man against you are, then what becomes of you?
But so, take me back to TMA. Mr. Odia Ukain, one said, there will trot to a bontino. And only as some night obia be who or beka. Yet you won't come on at beginning of your career, any wow you may dear, and one somewhere, Sabe, and I say, Mark, I can't wash and I walk a count some in Tibia, or be no one ye, Jumano. I don't think say no we share that play scene ye ewa ha. But diama enunti wasemi aye general no ye. Say na osaye bad sports in the space of entertainment on our motherland here no. Eno na ama asem na deviate kakra from explanation.
Yes, because Nana, you hear people who will push the Ghanaian agenda. Nana, you hear people who will push the Ghanaian agenda.
Enti me pacho because Okreku ekachire obi say honorable ne kachire obi say TikTok say TikTok nti yenyi no free mu no. Personally no eno na ma we attack na ma generally.
Daddy, because Okreku went live on radio, and to say he doesn't know the reason why someone like TikTok or your concert. A nutina make us
okay.
Because he said it public. That all these years, me say a lot of things, but me find out about for you to say it on radio, say you don't know why or performing or concert or concert. We need to take or concert. I mean, like how?
Take.
Oh.
Arnold, who question you have to take? Take over to some Arnold person kasa.
So, the impression now we're creating, Pacho, clarify mine because we need to put this in proper perspective. You are saying, say, the honorable minister, Ekanwo radio.
Hello, take Otianka. Hello. Arnold kasa.
Arnold kasa no.
Yeah, take Otianka.
Me producers, Mr. Mohiya Mamena.
Mente Arnold kasa.
Okay. So the person bisa ne say.
Okay, take me maybe sir Arnold Yanka.
Opeso chain say asemo Mark e kan o radio so no. Ene na ma event organizer because Mark ka say wo crowd na wo show eni nti no me ma o gig we. And now say Mark walking into their offices and I say event organizer call Mark office. And I see me per recommendation as to who will do my show for me. Do you recommend tech? And Mark said, no, forget tech. So let's actually put it in the right perspective. Say, event organizer need to say Mark can be against tech. It's based on your tea and you know, me if I get in the crime and you. And now say,
take out to Menka.
I'm excited from TVB.
Okay, and then but what you know that same no?
I've been a delay. Sorry.
Delay, yeah.
A delay. Arnold Sisumatek Nianko.
The me patch say
straight point.
On see
yes, Nana Betonka.
Okay, or say what
okay. Arnold Peso Bisa say radio so now Kreku honorable Ebo Eka say na okra wo ye show aye den no. Eno na my event organizer bi etse ye no original so aka so take a crash wo ye show aye mfa. Ana say event organizer no koje advice and I say compare with chia quite free deputy minister no ho and no yes so forget to take if I try what me say
yeah a comment now
hello
daddy one deputy minister no ho but a comment or who thinks that deputy minister no make or public
okay
on me or passing on me or they can't say about me no and no now so every can say now we are the power we won't do it and you know macra we are the chronograph your kappa but look you may think it look you can laugh there but the truth is let me be sure then to be music. Now, look at this music is good. The effect, it play a larger role. But the which now look at the and also people don't have to extra hard to wipe out that. And I've been in the industry for a long time to know these differences. And for somebody like him, for somebody like him, at that time he was just Mark of fake music. But now and I was a major African artist. I am a major African artist from Ghana. You, nothing. Me no remarks about this freely. So with the deputy minister, now this deputy remarks about you. Now how that? What's the feeling now? What's the difference? I can understand it. I can understand it. Please, I know that we are knowledgeable, but the way and to the way. Look, let's just clean the road. Say a better Ghana music. I put it in one. Young sister and maybe because at that time, you know, I was in the public domain. Mark has always been in the background, and I've been an industry person. We all know that. We respect him. But I was in the public domain, and he didn't care, and he made that remark, and he has come up today to help me. And so I would say that now that he is also in the public domain, you know, how does he feel if I'm also saying that his work or he does not matter to me for the work he's doing or what he has done to me has also affected my livelihood? I mean, if I'm not if I'm a musician and I don't have a concept, what should I do? Nana, ask yourself that. Nana, what is this? We are showing. Say no, so now we are now the now be at 2 movies. Obey your assets. And see, this is a deeper thing than you're thinking. And let's not act like this. Prior, something like that happened to prior to. I don't want to speak for people, but it happened prior to when some remarks was passed on them and it created a whole, you know, like. So all I'm saying is that for me personally, this is something that I think that would be a bright spot for our nation. We need to change our mentality because I believe in this country, see so many things happening. Emma, people who are brilliant artists.
Nah, you better was a pa because when you're yes, you're bebre. Take music, the explanation, the amay. You didn't come on, I tintin bebre. You tend come on, dear, and I quite to say, on no war.
Saying, say, Bibia, see, I check, you know, from back then. It's now.
It's better say payback, and why you may be? And I'm just making my
The point is.
Payback, dear, no, but clearly, no. It's a personal issue. He's bitter about it, and I'm sure say Bibia affected when he's not happy about it. You know, expressing how he feels about whatever Mark.
Sabayan come on, baby, and I yet me moving on to the next topic. Me producers bo Shatta video no. Yeah, sure. Inti yan kan me enu nyina mom. Na ye ni e ho nkomo.
No, I think say me, I'm not comfortable with the.
Na ye ni e ho nkomo.
No, I think say it will be a tech issue no more. I mean, let's okay, say knowledgeable. Say because Mark a passive commentary. Say it will be a tech issue no more. I mean, let's okay, say knowledgeable. Let me assessment the Sarkodie or ye we and Kebefa. And I say, oh, Shattawale kobo Showbiz or New York. I believe so. Ye say and Kebefa. Be a tech issue no more. I mean, let's okay, say knowledgeable.